Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm here with the beautiful contestants, Miss Teen BVI pageant coming up on the 1st of October. That's this Saturday at 8 p.m. at Miss B's Auditorium. I want to welcome you young ladies. I want to ask you to introduce yourselves by number in numerical order. And while you're introducing yourself, you know, give a little spiel about, you know, well, invite the public to come and see you at the auditorium. And contestant number 1.
Hi, good night. I am contestant number 1, Miss Jamisha Nips, vying for the honor title of Miss Teen British Virgin Islands pageant. Come out on October 1st at the Eileen L. Parsons Auditorium, where my fellow contestants and I will dazzle you with poise, talent, beauty, and intellect. See you there.
Good night, everyone. I am contestant number 2, Danisha Madhu Finley. It will be a celebration of elegance, grace, beauty, and talent when 5 of the BVI's finest vie for the prestigious title of Miss Teen British Virgin Islands pageant. It's an experience you won't want to miss. See you there.
Good evening, British Virgin Islands. I am your contestant number 3, Shona Rogers, vying for the prestigious title of Miss Teen British Virgin Islands 2011 at the Eileen L. Parsons Auditorium on Saturday at 8 p.m. sharp. It'll be a competition you will not want to miss. See you there.
A pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am 16-year-old Kimberly Herbert, contestant number 4, and I invite you to come out on Saturday, October 1st at the Eileen L. Parsons Auditorium to witness the crowning of Miss Teen British Virgin Islands 2011. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Good evening, BVI. I am your contestant number 5, Ashelika Foy, vying for the prestigious title of Miss Teen BVI, Miss Teen British Virgin Islands 2011. Join my fellow contestants and I as we portray talent, intellect, and poise on October 1st at the HLSCC Auditorium at 8 o'clock sharp. See you there.
Yes, indeed. And of course, we have the reigning Miss BVI.
Good evening, everyone. I am Sylvana Charles, the reigning Miss Teen British Virgin Islands.
Yes, Miss Teen BVI. You're not going to give us spiels to invite people to come and check out the new contestants?
Like the girl said, it will be a night you won't want to miss. I promise you that.
Okay. Are you going to perform that night?
I'll be giving up my crown.
That's it? You're not gonna sing?
No.
Okay. Miss, I want to start with you, Miss Sylvana. You've had a successful reign. Talk to us a little bit about that. How was it for you being Miss Teen BVI?
Well, it was a lot of work, I wouldn't lie. I had to give up a lot of my personal time to fulfill obligations and duties and to represent my country, but it was a great experience and I had fun throughout the year, and I just hope whoever wins this year would have as much fun as I did.
Yeah, what were some of the memorable things that you did?
Going away and representing my country, bringing back a crown to the BVI, going in the parades, reading to the children at the library, and just being involved, going to schools and reading to kids because my platform was literacy. So I focused basically around that.
Oh, that's great. What title did you win?
I won Miss Caribbean Talented Teen in Anguilla in May.
That's great. So we are very proud of you. Okay. Contestant number 1, Miss Jamisha Nips. Yes. It says here that you were going to the BVI Technical and Vocational Institute. Are you finished? Have you graduated from there, or are you still going there? When do you expect to graduate?
This year's coming.
This year coming? And what career path are you going to choose?
Cosmetology.
Yeah, you can talk up a little louder.
Cosmetology.
Don't be nervous. We're gonna have some fun. I usually start off a little slow, and then I get into it. So you gotta bear with me.
Okay.
So you're gonna study cosmetology. So you like to pretty up and pretty up people.
Yes.
How did you come to that career?
It was just a decision I chose to make because I like to keep my hair well intact. I don't like no pin showing, nothing sticking out. So in order to do that, I had to go and learn it. So I learned it.
So you learned it?
Yes, I'm learning it still in the process.
So you learned it at the Institute?
Yes, I'm completing soon to be completing it, the Institute.
All right, cool. What motivated you to participate in the pageant and wanted to become Miss Teen BVI?
I wanted to participate in Miss Teen British Virgin Islands because it's like there's nothing out there to do. So I just say, I was in the crowd. Let me see how it feels to go on the stage. And then I heard about Miss Teen BVI and then I say, why not? Give it a try.
So you just coming out of yourself now, you want to experiment, you want to show some courage?
Yes.
Because I would be terrified, going on the stage. So it seems like it's a courageous thing to do. Does it make you feel more confident? What sense are you having from participating in the pageant?
Building self-esteem.
Building self-esteem.
Getting out there.
But you seem pretty confident. You need self-esteem. So you're gonna after you graduate from cosmetology school, what you gonna do?
Look about opening a business.
So a salon.
Yes.
A salon business. Okay, cool. And your platform is you're gonna be an ambassador for the youths.
Yes, peer pressure is my platform.
Peer
pressure.
Peer pressure. Okay. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Let me go to the other young ladies and come back. We're gonna deal with the platform issues because that's gonna be the interesting discussion to see what you're gonna do with your platform. Miss Contestant number 2, Danisha Maduro Finley.
Yes.
That's you. Why are you sitting so far away from me? How are you doing?
I'm well.
You good? You at H. Labadee South Community College right now?
Correct.
And you're studying what?
Business administration.
Business admin. And your motivation for participating in Teen BVI, Miss Teen BVI?
First of all, to get the scholarship, I think that it would be a good chance, and it would also help to decrease the expenses of my parents sending me abroad to college. Along with that, to build my self-confidence, public speaking skills, and to be an ambassador for the youths.
Okay. Well, thank you for reminding me that it's a scholarship pageant.
Yes, it is.
It's a scholarship pageant. And how large is the scholarship? What is it, 4 years, 2 years? What is it? What is the scholarship?
The scholarship is everyone receives something. Winner receives the most, and then they also have it where, like, if you win a segment, that segment also contains some monies that will go toward your scholarship. So if you win the show, you win X amount of money, and if you win additional segments, you also win additional monies.
Okay. And was it a 4-year scholarship or 2-year scholarship?
It's not like a scholarship, like they guarantee to pay the whole way through. They just give you X amount of money to just
so
give you.
So how much dollars you got?
I think just for winning it was 3,000, just for winning. But then when you add on the segments that I won, it adds up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So you are looking for that money to go to cosmetology school and law school and all those kind of schools, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Ms. Danisha, you want to get the scholarship, and what your platform is going to be?
My platform currently is child abuse.
Child abuse. Why you chose that?
Because I have a special love for children, and I think that they should be treated with love and care. And child abuse hinders one's life physically and mentally, and I think that someone needs to bring awareness to the public about that issue.
Okay. Okay, and we're gonna talk to you later about how you're gonna bring that awareness and try to stem the tide of child abuse. Ms. Shauna Rogers, contestant number 3. That's you?
Yes.
You got a mouthful of teeth. There you go. That's the spirit, because it was meant as a compliment. I was talking about your smile. You see, so you got a nice smile. And you're at H. Lively South Community College.
Yes.
And what you studying?
I am currently studying English literature.
English literature?
Yes.
How you come to be studying English literature? Why?
Because I want to go abroad and study law. So English is basically the basis, the base for furthering my studies.
Okay, well, I would think English language, but literature, I never connected the two.
Yeah, because it takes a certain understanding of how words are, how people speak and how words are brought about. You have to have a certain understanding of what people say, even if they don't say it in the way that you think. It's the ability to interpret, mostly.
You gotta read between the lines.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. So you're gonna be a lawyer and an entrepreneur all at the same time.
Yes.
So you're gonna hang out your shingle saying, Shauna Rogers, attorney at law.
Yep.
Okay. Any particular kind of lawyer you're thinking about?
Corporate law.
Corporate law.
Yes.
What is it? You think the BVI got a lot of corporations that you need to be a corporate lawyer?
Well, it's my first choice, mostly because the other areas don't necessarily tickle my fancy that much. And with working with businesses, from what I know, you are assigned the clients mostly. You don't have to go looking for them. And the entrepreneur part, it's because I want to own something. I don't want to work under people, all the time. I want to own something.
But when you're in your own business, you gotta look out and you gotta go out and get the customers.
Yeah.
So
I'm very good with persuasion, so I'll have absolutely no problem with that.
Well, with English literature, I should hope so.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's cool. But BVI is one of the largest, if not the premier location for international business companies or business companies.
See, I'm going about it the right way.
That's a lot of money, and then we need local lawyers involved in that business. So that's a good thing. What's your motivation for joining the scholarship? You have a different motivation. You have a different motivation than the scholarship for.
Yes, my motivation is winning.
This true?
Yes.
You like to win?
I like winning.
Okay.
I'm a sore loser.
So what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna cry? You're gonna throw a tantrum?
No, not necessarily
if you don't win?
cry and throw a tantrum. That's unnecessary. That's very much unnecessary. But I like the feeling of having accomplished something, having your hard work pay off. That's the kind of feeling I'm going for. Win or not, the experience would be nice too, but winning.
Okay. So if you lose, you're gonna still hug the rest of the girls, right?
Yes.
And show up for parade day.
Yes.
And everything, right?
Yes.
You're not gonna stay home. I didn't win. I'm not going. All right, cool. Contestant number 4, Miss Kimberly Herbert. You were at HLSCC too?
Yes.
And you're studying what?
General Studies.
General Studies. What is General Studies?
We
You study everything? Generally?
basically you do the basic subjects: maths, English, science, and a language.
Okay. And what you gonna do when you grow up? just a joke. What's your career path?
I aspire to be a social worker.
This true?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I feel the BVI needs more to someone that could relate to the youth.
You have a lot of social ills, you think?
I think we need more.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I could relate to the youth and tell them things about what? Social work and
About life in general, things that we go through, someone who can relate to them. I feel social workers are the best to do that job.
okay, that's cool. And what's your platform?
My platform is youth empowerment.
Youth empowerment. Okay. And did I get your platform? I don't remember.
No, my platform is teen pregnancy.
Teen pregnancy.
Yes.
We ain't got to go through this list again with the platform. That's interesting. Teen pregnancy. Why teen pregnancy?
Because I have personally seen what teen pregnancy does to a young woman, and it is in the BVI. It is a growing epidemic. So
Growing epidemic.
yes, it is. There is no need for so many young girls to be having these children. So that's why I think it's an epidemic, and if given the chance through this pageant, I will put forth a good effort to become a good advocate and voice for them, so that I could help to prevent it in the future, and to also help the teen mothers now.
Okay. And you're going to be working with Miss Herbert here?
Hand in hand, yes.
And you're going to be talking to the teenagers and the young people and letting them know that that's not the way to go.
Exactly.
If you were to give okay, this is the question, like at the end of the pageant, the question and answer period. So you were in the question and answer period. So the first thing you have to say is, can you repeat the question, please? All right. So this is a question. If you were to give advice to a teenager about the order a young woman teenager about the order her life should take, what would you say? You want me to repeat the question? Go ahead. Now you got to say it. Can you repeat the question, please?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay. If you were to give a young person advice about the order, like things you should do first, like as a young person, you should do this first, and then after that you do this first, and then at second, then you do that, and then you get married, and then the order, right? So what would you be your advice?
My advice to a young lady would be, first of all, to focus on your education. Education is key. So complete your primary school, high school, and as much as you can, your college, university. Then after you accomplish all your goals that you want in life, then you could settle down and build a house.
Build a house first? Okay.
Yes.
So you ain't waiting on the husband to build a house? You building your own house?
Find a husband and then...
So the house has to be your name?
We can't wait on husband.
No. Lord, give me faith. That's a perfect answer. Matter of fact, you are Mr. No, but that's a great answer. That's a good answer. Miss Ashelika Foy. Miss Ashelika. Hi. You get the last behind there, like the tiny one. Everybody tease you about being so tiny.
All the time.
All the time? You don't mind, right?
No.
You're a good sport about the whole thing.
Yes, I am. I love my size.
You love your size? Okay, cool. So, Miss Ashelika, you at HLSCC as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and what you're studying there?
I'm studying general studies with a concentration in English and history.
And history? Why history?
History gives you an idea as to how to analyze and research information, so it will be good for my career path.
Which is?
I would like to be a criminal lawyer.
A criminal lawyer? So you're going to prosecute criminals or you're going to defend criminals?
I don't know what side I'm going to do yet.
You're gonna be on the side of the law, on the side of the criminal. But you know you want to be a criminal lawyer. Well, that's good. And what's your platform?
The adverse effects of teenage pregnancy.
The adverse effects of teenage pregnancy. Nice. So what was your platform?
Teen pregnancy on a whole, it's very different.
Okay, the adverse effects of teen pregnancy and just teen pregnancy generally. Okay, we gonna talk about that. That's interesting. So why you want to take part in the Miss Teen BVI?
I like the feel of being on stage because I ran for Miss Fifth Form last year. So the drive just stayed with me, and I saw the opportunity to run for another show while the drive was still there. So I just went ahead and wanted to be in the show.
So you like to perform?
In a sense,
Yeah.
depends.
So it could be that you might be a performer instead of a criminal lawyer.
No.
No?
So you have to perform in court. You have to make sure the judge, is on your side.
You got to persuade the judge and the jury.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's interesting. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about what y'all going to be doing, in the show, the program, all the various segments and the scores and all that sort of stuff, so that people could get a sense of what they could look forward to at Miss P's auditorium Saturday night. Yes? We're going to take a break forward from our sponsors. We're going to be right back with the Miss Teen BVI contestants. Keep it locked right here to Spotlight.
Spotlight is brought to you by CCT Global Communication, DataPro, Orion Law, Clarence Thomas Limited, Virgin Island Motors, and Bolo's Wholesale Cash and Carry.
Welcome back to Spotlight. If you've just joined us, I'm Edjuenka, and I'm here with the Miss Teen BVI contestants. I'm tempted to say Miss BVI, and they act like Miss BVI contestants. Y'all do a good job. So we having a good time. And we left off talking about personal information, and now we want to talk a little bit about the show. Y'all gonna put on a good show. What does the Miss Teen BVI show consist of? Miss contestant number 1, Miss Jamisha.
Consists of talent, personal. Talent, BVI promotional speech, culture dress, cultural costume, introduction, evening wear, question and answer.
Say again. Introduction.
Promotional speech, promotional speech / culture
y'all can help.
Yes. Culture dress, cultural costume. Promotional speech about the BVI.
Yes.
Talent.
Evening wear
and question and answer.
Okay, that's good. So you got some practice there. Yeah. Okay, and so y'all don't tell each other what your talent's gonna be. It's like a secret.
Yes, it is.
It's a secret. And you're just gonna be looking at the program, Miss Teen BVI.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be watching.
But you sing, right?
I do.
You do? What kind of songs do you like to sing?
Old school.
I hear you just rapping. I hear you just rapping us. You want to do a little bit of that for us?
No. They don't like the old school.
Do a little piece of the thing, man.
On your mark, get set, go, let me shoot to the next man in the 3-piece suit. I spent all my dough, ring me cutie, shoot shooba-dooby, like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I like you in your big jeans, you give me nice dreams, you make me wanna scream, ooh, ooh, ooh. I like what you do, when you do, you make me wanna shoot, shoot that, ooh.
Isn't that song a little too old for you?
I said old school, really old.
No. I mean in terms of rated. Yeah, you know the rating is that X-rated, R-rated lyrics. No, I don't know. Your mother let you sing that stuff. I had to talk to your mother about that. But that was good though. So you like rap?
Just not really rap. If it's old school rap, then yes.
Yes, but you like
R&B.
R&B, like Dionne Warwick.
No.
You don't know who Dionne Warwick is?
Yes, but not like
Whitney
Dionne.
Houston.
More like Whitney, TLC, SWV, Keith Sweat, LSG.
Yes, those are the people.
You know, Jagged Edge.
That's not old school.
Yeah.
It's old for me. Most of the songs came out when I was born.
Oh, okay. I guess that's why you don't know Dionne Warwick. All right. So you have the cultural costume and the cultural dress. What's different about those?
It's not necessarily cultural costume and cultural dress is the same thing, but the cultural costume and cultural presentation, that's where you see the difference, because cultural costume is modeling a costume about the BVI culture and how we perceive it through the clothes, and cultural presentation is basically selling the BVI to the audience and whoever is watching the show.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like you can wear a dress if you want to. You wear the madras if you want to, a dress, like the cultural dress.
The madras.
That. Or you can wear the costume, make a costume and wear that and speak about sell the BVI. So it's in one segment.
Okay, so that's a secret too?
Yes, it is.
Everything is a secret.
Oh, okay.
It's through my eyes. It's whatever you see, not what they see.
So you're selling the BVI to visitors, like the tourists, to get people to be able to. Okay. So what is your favorite thing about the BVI?
I would say the food.
The food?
Yes.
Yeah. So what kind of food you like? What kind of BVI food you like?
Pea soup, Johnny cake, fried fish, anything.
You say had nose?
No, it's a candle.
Oh, candles. I thought you said had nose. Yeah, you know what a had nose? Y'all know what a had nose?
I know what it was. Come on, no. I know what it was.
Okay. Oh, so you like Crandall's food?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, so Johnny cake and pate. And okay, cool. So, and what you like about the BVI?
The warmth of the people.
This true?
Yeah.
You can't agree.
I can't agree.
Yes, there's not many places you could go in the world and feel as home as we do here.
Yes, that
You can
is
be
true.
walking on the street.
We might not know you, but yet we greet each other and say good morning, good afternoon. You could always ask them what time is it.
I was talking about the whole morning and afternoon thing. When I say it, people don't usually
Now, we're speaking about people who was born in the Virgin Islands, not who came after.
So Virgin Islands culture means then that the people
Polite.
they're accustomed to saying good morning. I think that comes. People who come to the BVI don't say good morning because in big cities, you know, they're so impersonal. Life is so impersonal that you normally you don't say good morning or good afternoon. If you went to New York and you said good morning, good afternoon to somebody, they'll look at you like they'll call the police and have you locked up. So you like the warmth of the people. What do you like about the BVI?
I like the fact that once you're here, it's not only just Tortola. You could go over to Jos Van Dyke, Antigua, Peter Island. There's so much to see. Like, if you were to visit any other Caribbean country, you most likely will be stuck on that one island. We are the sailing, snorkeling, and diving capital of the world, so we have plenty to offer.
So you have a lot of practice in this, huh?
Yes, I do.
So that's what you were doing, going all around the Caribbean,
Yes,
bragging about the BVI.
That's basically what I do, yes.
And you, little Miss Ashelica.
I love the beaches. I definitely do. It's so crystal clear and pretty and warm, but salty, but nice. You know, I love it. I love the beaches. Like,
Can
and
you
it's
swim?
so quiet.
Can you swim?
To save my life.
This is true?
I can swim, but I just panic sometimes. You know, like when I can't touch the ground anymore. I'm just joking.
So you could swim where you could touch the ground.
If I swim from shore go off, I panic. But like if I just jump off the dock when I know I can't touch the ground, then I'm okay.
Okay.
Weird, but yeah.
So y'all gonna have your introduction speech, your costume, and your cultural wear. Yes.
Promotional speech.
Your promotional speech. So you have two speeches.
No.
The introduction is
Introduction.
two speeches. So you're gonna introduce yourselves, and then you gonna give a speech promoting the BVI.
You come right back out, then you give us speech promoting the BVI.
Okay. And then you do your talent.
Yes.
And there's no swimwear competition because y'all are too young.
Not.
Y'all are too young to be. Y'all are too young to be.
Yes, unfortunately.
You're too young to be in swimwear parade.
Yes, we are.
That's good. Okay. Y'all have hobbies? What y'all like to do when you're not running? When you're not running for pageants?
It's not a hobby.
Dance.
I like to sleep.
Sleeping is not
Dance.
a hobby.
And more sleep.
Sleeping is a privilege.
Yeah, it's not a hobby.
Yes, it is a hobby.
No, it's
Because
not.
I do it for fun.
Oh wow!
So
you would have the opportunity to sleep your life away, won't you?
Yes,
Oh
my
my
mommy
God.
always asks me, you gonna sleep your life away? When you die, you're gonna die in your sleep. Come on, wake up. And then when I got a chance, I just when I ain't sleeping, I get up, go dance.
So you know.
And oh God, I love to take pictures when I'm not sleeping. Even when I'm sleeping, I want someone to take a picture of me sleeping. I love to take pictures.
No, it's not.
I love pictures.
So you have a lot of how many pictures you have on your Facebook page?
Yes.
I don't know.
100,
I
200?
don't upload a lot of photos on my Facebook page. No, I keep them for my personal use, not to export to the world.
Okay, so you don't want anybody to see you. You just
I don't want anybody
look
to
at
see.
yourself in pictures.
The ones who are, I like them to see I'll put up, but the ones who I keep for myself, I keep for myself.
Okay. But you know, sleeping, you can't get any business done if you're asleep.
No, when it's business time, we're going business. When it's sleeping time, we're sleeping. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yes, my sister. I hear you. Miss contestant number 2, Miss Danisha. Who's Miss Danisha? You're Miss Danisha. Where are you sitting in Arlo? You're trying to confuse old people. What you like to do when you're not running for pageants?
I love to dance. I like to spin the baton. I like combing hair, as I will be a future cosmetologist here in the BVI. And I also...
You're gonna be competing with her?
Well,
Are y'all gonna go in business together?
I think I prefer the Soul Trader.
No. Yeah.
Open up one big salon and
No. No.
Okay, so
that wouldn't be. It's like I learn one thing, she learn another, and then it's like.
yeah.
That's where collaboration comes in, but I do intend to have a Soul Trader business.
A soul trader?
Yeah.
What's a soul trader business?
Where there's the one owner.
Yeah.
All the profit, if I lose everything.
Yeah.
But I do intend to make a profit.
Yeah.
Those are business terms, yes.
Oh, okay. I know sole proprietor. A sole trader.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
I lose by myself, she lose by herself. It's not. We losing together or one game more, one game less. So
See,
you prefer it.
I must say with Soul Trader, decision making is much easier. You don't have to worry about pleasing others. It's your way. You do things your way, you get things done. You don't have to worry about anyone.
But you have a one-stop shop when you have one. You do natural hair, you do different kind of styles.
But well, we do all. I do natural and I do non-natural. I mean, straight.
And if you pull your resources together, you have more. It's bigger. More people come. You make more money together.
Well, I'd rather train with someone like training with now in cosmetology. I'd rather open a business with them. You know.
Okay, I'm not arguing with y'all anymore. So what else you like to do besides dance and?
I like to spin the baton, known as majorette.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
and I play softball.
What base you play?
I'm a catcher.
What is it? So you're on a team?
Yes, I'm on Pythons, the 2-year-in-a-row champion. I was on Rams.
Okay. So you got a ring, you got championship ring? Is that what you
we won last year with the school team and this year with Pythons.
Okay. Big time softball player. And you're Ms. Danisha Maduro, right? Finley?
Yes.
And Ms. Shona. Ms. Shona with a smile. Okay. Cool. So you like to read stories, and you like to analyze literature, and you like poetry, and you read poems.
Anything concerning words and reading.
Everything, and that's your hobby. That's what you do. You read all day.
Yes, I could. If I was given a chance, I would. And unless a computer opens and Facebook pops up, I would read all day.
That's cool. That's cool. Reading is good. I love to read too. That's my most important hobby, reading. So that's cool. So it's reading and being on Facebook. What else you like to do?
I like to cook, but I don't do it that often.
You could cook?
Yes. I don't do it that often. I like cooking one-man dishes.
Amen.
Because when I cook, it's usually something that not everyone in the house would like to eat. Yes. So I usually cook one-man dishes, and I sit down and I enjoy.
So you cook for yourself?
I cook for myself, and if anyone else wants to eat something, I'll cook something separate. So I would be eating something.
So what you cook to eat?
I'm sorry?
What do you cook for you to eat?
If I were to do fish like tilapia, I would do it a certain way for my mom. Like I would, you know how you put the regular big fish in the foil paper and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I would do it like that for everybody else, because that's what everybody else is comfortable with. Steam it.
Mm-hmm.
I would. That's what everyone else is comfortable with. But with mine now, I'll be like Bobby Flay and throw in some stuff and searing it and on the fire, all that kind of stuff.
You like the exotic food?
Yes.
Oh, I see. All right, cool. And Miss Kimberly, how about what you do when you're not running for beauty pageants?
I like to dance. Mm-hmm. I like to communicate with others. I like being in my community and giving back to the community.
You're a true social worker at heart. You're a born social worker. So like your hobby is social work.
Yes.
Okay. And when you say that to communicate with others, you mean you're outgoing, you like to chat?
Yes.
Yeah. So you texting all the time, and you on MSN and on Facebook.
Yes.
Yes, that's your thing.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. You too? So you're next, right, Miss Fly?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. What you like to do?
I like to read, sit and watch sunsets. I love that. And
watch sunsets? That's interesting.
And sailing when I get the chance to. I love being on the water. It's just very.
So can you sail? Can you handle a boat?
I'm in training.
That's true?
Yeah, my cousin is teaching me.
So what kind of boat you learn to sail?
Speedboat. Yes, it is. Yes, full throttle. Thank you. And when I get the chance to go on a yacht. Full throttle.
Full throttle.
Oh yeah, and when I get the chance to go on an actual yacht, it's
so you go full speed in a boat, and you can drive it.
I could steer it.
You can steer it.
Yeah.
So steering a boat is driving a car.
No. It's like you're on a bumpy road where you have to dodge a lot of potholes. I'm telling you, because if it's kind of rough, you have to tilt you have to steer it a certain way so the propeller could go a certain direction to dodge the wave. And
Bold.
It's all in the engine.
So I know you're a sailor. You sail yachts.
Ish.
You're a sailor-ish.
Ish.
Because your father's a captain.
Yes.
Yes. So I saw you bringing the boat
Couple times.
into the docking and all that kind of stuff. So I know you're into that, right?
Yeah.
Cool. We can open up the phones. That's what we need to do. We need to hear somebody else's voice besides mine, right? I'm kind of like putting you to sleep. Everybody laughing. We're gonna take a break, and then we come back. We're gonna open up the phone so you can get your supporters and your mom and your cousins and your aunts to call and tell you, go Janisha, go Kimberly. We'll be right back with more Spotlight right after this. Having a good time.
This program is sponsored by the law firm of J.S. Archibald & Co. and by the trust company J.S. Archibald Trust Services Limited, both of Roadtown, Tortola, BVI.
Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm having a good time with 5 contestants for the Miss Teen BVI and the reigning Miss Teen BVI. We're having a good time talking about all kinds of things. We're going to talk a little bit about their platform. Miss Teen BVI Scholarship Pageant is coming up this Saturday. I know it was, at first it was the 8th, right? Was it ever the 8th of October?
No.
No? Oh, okay. So I was the first. Okay, somebody texted me and told me it was the 8th.
They text you the time.
Oh, that's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's the 1st of October, which is this Saturday evening at Miss P's Auditorium at HLSCC. So it's going to be a great show. Anybody know what the entertainment is going to be?
I know there's JD dancers will be performing.
Yes. That's it?
We want them to come to the show and see.
Find out.
Path of coming to the show is promoting the entertainment. People are going to come to see you all, and then if they have a visual attraction like a big star coming, then they're going to want to come and see the star too. No?
Our dancing stars, JD, will be there.
Okay, the dancing star, the BVI very own JD is going to be performing. So, okay, all right, cool. I'm not arguing with you. The phone number's on the screen. Give us a call. Support the young ladies. Ask questions. All the questions I forgot to ask, you could text me. We'll be happy to hear from you. Okay, Miss contestant number 1. If you had to do, it's just a joke. It sounds like you're supposed to say that. Like contestant number 1, you're supposed to give a question about some social issue or something. I'm just having fun. Your platform is peer pressure, and you intend to be an ambassador for the youths everywhere. So when you say you're going to be an ambassador for the youths everywhere, what do you mean everywhere?
I mean in the community. It's at schools, like the public and private schools. And if they need little assistance at home, I may pitch in there too.
Okay. So when you say a platform of peer pressure, what are you talking about? Like, what does that mean?
It means your peer is pressuring you to do something against your will. Basically means that. Or follow or adopting an action of the way they portray themselves.
Okay. And you're going to do what? Try to get people to young people not to succumb to peer pressure, or what's going to be your role in mitigating peer pressure or dealing with peer pressure? I'm trying to get a sense of how you're going to work this platform.
I'll go there in the schools and try and tell them about peer pressure, advise them on how to stay away from being pressured by someone. If you don't like it, don't do it.
How to say no?
Yes, how to say no to being pressured.
Okay, I got you. Miss Danisha, I know where you are now. You're okay. Let's go to the text. Good night. I would like to say good luck to all the contestants on Saturday. I know y'all will do great. And Savannah Woot Woot. What does Woot Woot means?
I don't know, but that happens to sound like Camise, because she's the only one who tells me Woot Woot.
Okay, coming from Camise, yes.
Yes.
That's
Woot Woot.
And you get a prize for guessing that.
Why, thank you.
Okay, a gold nothing. You know what a gold nothing is?
Something that's nothing, obviously.
Something that's nothing. Okay. Let me see. Good luck, ladies. Good night. I want to wish all of the contestants good luck, especially contestant number 5 and Shelika Foy. Go out there and have a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Spotlight, right ahead, please.
Good night.
Good night.
I would like to pick up contestant number 1 coming from my home, so good.
Contestant number 1 from the home.
Yeah, twin.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. That's Dwayne.
Twin.
Oh, that's twin. Oh, that's your twin.
No.
No. Oh, okay.
Hi, Judy. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Who is that?
My niece.
Is your niece and your uncle?
No,
Your
my brother.
Oh, your brother. Obviously, see, I'm smart. I'm supposed to know that. If it's your niece, it's got to be. Okay, let me see. Who is Ginger? Which one of y'all is Ginger? You're Ginger. Okay. Hi, Ginger. Just want to wish you good luck coming from Fuzz.
Oh my God.
Fuzz, Pooh, and Little Fuzz.
Thank you, Glenmore, Keisha, and Koya.
Fuzz, Pooh, and Little Fuzz. That sounds interesting. Okay. Your platform. We were talking about your platform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your platform?
Child abuse.
Child abuse. And what you're going to try to do? You're going to try to prevent child abuse.
Yes.
And how are you going to do that?
I would do so by partnering with the Social Development Department in promotions and assist in any other way possible. Speak to the youths, have seminars with the parents, and so forth.
Oh, phone. Thank you. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Speak. I can't hear you. Speak into your phone. Don't listen to the TV. Go ahead.
Can we see people?
All right. Okay. All right. So when you call, just speak directly into the phone, please, and turn your television down so you can hear yourself through your phone. Yeah. So you're going to bring awareness to the youth, the general public about child abuse.
The effects of child abuse. Yes.
Okay. What are some of the effects of child abuse?
It affects the way in which you deal with situations in the future and even presently. For example, a child that's being abused at home, it's hard for them to focus in the classrooms, hard for them to get work done, the way they speak with other people.
Hold on, please. Go ahead.
Yes, it affects the way in which they interact with their peers and others.
Okay. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please.
I'd like to pick up contestant number 1 from Papa's Place from North Song, Virgin Gardens.
Well, thank you very much. You're her aunt or her mother?
Friend.
Her friend.
Thank
you.
That's nice. Thank you very much. Well, you tell everybody that you are going to be on TV so that they could call?
No.
Well, it's okay. I mean, you don't have to defend yourself. I mean, if you wanted to tell everybody you're going to be on TV, good luck to all the contestants, but I especially want to say good luck to Dora Don.
That's me.
This is not the name. These are not the names that y'all give me.
Thank you.
You're Dora Don.
Yes.
So will you get a name like Dora Don for?
Because Dora was my favorite character as a child.
Okay. Dora Don. Okay. Sending thousands of luck to contestant number 3, Yeging.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait. Yeging. Yeging, love you, bring the heat, boom boom. What kind of language is that? What kind of language? Which was what? You study in English, right?
Oh my god.
You want to see the number?
Yeah. 067. Oh my gosh. That's my sister.
That's your sister. So what is he again?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I have no idea. I have to ask, but I have no idea.
That's funny. We got a lot of good night. I would like to say good luck to all the contestants on Saturday. I know y'all will do great. And oh, I read that already. You couldn't tell me I read that already, Silvana?
Sorry.
I'm lost. Oh, the phone? Thank you for calling Spotlight. Thank you, that's good. Help me out, help out old people. Y'all don't have, nobody have a senior citizens platform? Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please.
Hello,
good night.
I want to bring up my sister, contestant number 2, Shona Rogers. I was here for Antamisa, contestant number 1. Antamisa, and the rest of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you very much. You're popular. Okay, let me see. Where am I? I'm lost. So, I just didn't hang up.
Come on.
Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. You're on Spotlight. Speak.
Hello, good evening. I want to bring up my cousin Janisha, Cordo, and Gifuli, Keisha, Kim, and Nesta, and Kiana. We love you.
Thank you.
The whole family, huh? Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a text. I wish all the contestants good luck, especially contestant number 1. I know you'll do great. That's you. You're contestant number 1.
The phone again.
I read that already?
The phone is ringing.
Oh, okay. The phone is ringing. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Yes, speak.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
I would like to wish Ashelika, contestant number 5, good luck, and I wish her all the best, and I love you, boo, and it's coming from DKK and the one.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
I can't get the text. Okay, so y'all keep a watch on the phone. Okay. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Speak. Speak into your phone. Hello. Turn your hearing aid up.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for calling Spotlight.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I just want to wish all of the contestants good luck. You sound good, you look good, but especially my daughter, my princess, Danisha.
Thank you, Mommy.
And I wish you all lots and lots of love.
Thanks.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Mommy.
Okay, Cromwell.
And we have to talk. We have to come on the show.
Yes, you have to set it up. Just call me.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Just make a date on the young lady's time. See you, all the best.
All right.
That's Mommy. I know who mommy is. Jesus, keep our eye on the phone now. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Okay, somebody gonna deal with text, right? And I can deal with the phone.
Hello?
Yes, go right ahead, please.
Hi, Shona.
Yes, Ramona.
Hey, you sounded good tonight, girl.
Thank you.
Okay, so you want all the contestants.
Thank you.
Kristen Sai.
Yeah, creaky.
Bye. Hi, too.
All right, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, thank you for calling. All right, who could handle the text the best?
Kimberly.
Kimberly, yeah, Kimberly. You look at the text and use that to read. Just pick one, right?
I would like to wish contestant number 1, Jamisha Nibs, good luck in the show from Smalley.
Okay, so you erase that one.
Thank you.
You know how to erase it?
Yes.
So you know how to work on iPhone. Okay, let's go to the phone. Thank you very much for calling. Spotlight, right ahead, please.
So the contestants, good night and good luck, and especially the beautiful young lady, Shona Rogers.
Okay, the beautiful Shona Rogers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, whoever that is.
Okay, all the best.
I'd like to say good luck to Danisha, and remember, diamonds are forever. Good luck to you too, Kimberly.
Yes, they are. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Good night. I would like to big up all the contestants, number 2 and number 5. All the best and good luck to all the contestants.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I would like to wish all the best to to the contestants, especially my sister Kimberly VI. Thank you.
How you do that so easy and I have so much trouble finding the thing? What is it, a young thing?
Maybe.
Texting is a
Yes.
youth. Oh, okay.
Good luck to all of you, especially Pops and Danisha. You girls look beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Go, Dora! Clean out Jabez, you know.
Thank
Love
you.
your loads. Okay. May the show be fair and may the best contestant win. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck to all the contestants, especially Ashelika. I love you, Ma. Go out and do your best. Make your family and friends proud.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for calling. Spotlight, go right ahead, please. Speak.
I would like to say good luck to Kimberly, number 4.
Number 4, Kimberly.
From her hairdresser, Chantal.
Hi. Thanks.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. Okay.
Good luck to all the contestants, especially Danisha, contestant number 2.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go ahead, please. You on Spotlight, speak.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
I would like to pick up my sister, Danisha Finley.
Thank you,
Coming
sis.
from your 2 big sisters.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Wish you all the best.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling.
We have a question.
Question?
Yes.
Ask it.
Is anyone's platform literacy, and if so, do you encourage your friends to speak English rather than slangs regardless to the forum?
Okay, let's take the phone call and then we're gonna come back to that question. Thank you very much for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Go right ahead, please. You're on Spotlight.
Good luck, especially contestant number 4, Kimberly Harbert. Big up. It's your boy Elvin, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elvin. Before the phone ring again, quick. Literacy. Nobody have a platform. Literacy. Literacy,
Yes, literacy is my platform.
Okay, and what did you do to during your reign to fulfill your platform requirements?
I do volunteer my time on Saturdays to the reading club for the kids at the public library, and I also went to Virgin Gorda, and I visited, I think,
hold please,
just about every school in Virgin Gorda.
This you?
Yes, and I read to them.
And what about talking, I guess, standard English instead of the local Creole at all times? Do you feel that it's something that you should do? You should just use that English when you're writing and when you're speaking in business and so on. And,
well,
and if you're not doing it in business and writing, you should speak your Creole.
When necessary, I do think it's important when going for job interviews or being as such on television, radio, and when writing essays, especially if it's for a teacher or grade, you should use standard English, but I don't pressure people into using standard English when among their peers or family members. It is what makes us who we are, our dialect as BVI people. If we take that away, I do feel we're taking apart away ourselves. So I don't pressure people into speaking standard English among each other.
Well, that's a very good answer.
Why, thank you.
That's a very good answer. Okay, go ahead. You want Spotlight? Yes.
I would like to wish all the best to Asherica 5. I hope you win the show. This is my Pinky.
Oh, hi, Pinky. Thank you.
All right, baby.
Thank you, Pinky. Yes, Miss Kimberly. Is it too much the text coming fast and furious?
They're coming in. Saying good luck to all the girls, just knowing you are all winners for entering. Go, contestant number 1, Mesh Mesh. Love you much.
Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Who's Mesh Mesh? You're Mesh Mesh? Mish Mish.
Okay, sorry.
Go right ahead, you're on Spotlight. Speak to us.
Yeah, hello. I'd like to shout out to Danisha. Hi, Danisha. This is Danisha, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi, good luck.
Thank you.
See you there. At 8 o'clock sharp, shout at Chubby.
Correct.
Okay, Danisha, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, thank you very much for calling. Okay, we're going to take a break for a word from our sponsors. We're going to come right back with more of the contestants for Miss Teen BVI coming up this Saturday at 8 p.m. in Miss P's Auditorium. Be there. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors with more fun later.
Spotlight is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, the Radio Doctor, Tortola Concrete Limited, and Varieties and Electronics.
Welcome back to Spotlight. We're having a good time, I know you could tell, and we appreciate all the well-wishers, the supporters calling and supporting the young ladies. They're very happy. Everybody's smiling and having a good time.
The phone is ready.
Y'all gonna have to start answering the phone for me too. Put you out the war. Thank you very much for calling Spotlight. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Yes, I would like to bring up contestant number 1, Jamisha Nibs.
Thank you, Auntie.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay, thank you, Auntie. Okay. Your whole family watching, huh? Yeah, go ahead now, Kimberly. Your turn.
Okay. Good night to Bully Beef. Love you from your bestie.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you, Bully Beef.
Good luck to all the contestants, especially to contestant number 1 from her secret admirer. Yes. Thank you.
You're going to get it. Go ahead. Read the one about me.
Yes. Maybe you should make a guest appearance at the show, Edu Inca, since they seem to need celebrity attraction.
Good evening. I'd like to pick up contestant number 1.
You were supposed to.
Good girl.
Thank you.
Your head high.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. I was gonna make a joke, but I missed the chance. So you had the whole thing rig up. So you had everybody calling.
Honestly, I don't know. the phone is just blowing up.
So they want me to appear and dance at the show.
Yes.
That's what they want me to. But nobody invited me. And just, I bet nobody knew I could dance.
Okay. The phone is
No, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. I was just joking. It's just a joke. Don't take me seriously, please. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead, please. Yes, go right ahead.
Hello. I want to know what to do, Misha.
Thank you, Monty.
Yeah.
That's a secret admirer? I thought he said something about secret admirer.
He did.
Okay, we have a question.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Does the winner of the competition compete regionally or internationally? Are the scholarships available to the winner?
Well, let's let the Queen.
Well, the winner represents us, the BVI, in the annual Miss Digicel Haynes Smith Caribbean Talented Teen Pageant in December in St. Kitts, and she will also go on to represent us in the Miss Teen Universal Pageant in Barbados next November. And the first runner-up also gets the opportunity to travel and represent in Anguilla.
And is the scholarship money available? I guess the answer is yes.
Yes, right? It's once you won the money, it's yours. Yes, it's available to you anytime.
Okay. And so this the other contests or the other contests are usually regional.
They're all regional Caribbean pageants.
Caribbean. Okay. And we were talking about child abuse, and you were saying that you're going to bring awareness to the public about child abuse and the effects that it have on children regarding their behavior and so on. Are you only going to, when you talk about child abuse, there are different forms of child abuse. Are you going to talk about, are you talking about small children or just
child abuse on a whole?
On a whole. And are you going to be talking about sexual abuse?
Well, not per se, but it all ties into it. It's all under abuse.
Okay. And Ms. Shona Rogers, contestant number 3. Your platform is
teen pregnancy.
Teen pregnancy.
Yes.
And what you gonna do about teen pregnancy?
Basically, my whole thing on teen pregnancy would be prevention is better than cure. Mm-hmm. So it would be mostly going around to the schools and, you know, hosting public events like seminars and having, you know, like fun days where I could incorporate learning with, you know, some communication with the teens and
so you're going to try to get them to abstain from sex at an early age, or to use?
Yes, instill in them the values from young so that when they grow up to be teenagers, it's not necessarily fighting against them to do, for them to, you know, go in the right path.
Okay. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Mr. How are you doing?
Fine, my brother. Peace.
Very well. Listening to the young ladies, I'm extremely impressed with all the young ladies. I just want to say good night and good evening to them. Wish them all the best, especially to number 2, Danisha, that's coming from the New Life Baptist Church family. Big up.
Thank you.
All right, good night.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. Okay, so to get them to wait or to abstain, are you going to say things like, are you going to be focusing on abstinence more, or are you going to be focused, are you going to say, well, if you're going to have sex, to use condoms?
Not necessarily abstinence, because some of the teens, they have not been, you know, taught the proper values from young. So trying to teach them abstinence at this stage in their life, it would probably be like bringing a mule, you know, a donkey to the water. You can't just expect them to do what you want them to do. So it would be more like teaching them how to go about doing things the right way.
Hello?
Yes, okay, go right ahead, please. Thank you for calling Spotlight. Go right ahead.
Yes, good evening. I just wanted to call in to congratulate the young ladies that are running for the pageant. I want to commend them for being so brave to want to take that task. But also, I really want to say big up to Kimberly Herbert, letting her know our support is there, and we're going to be supporting her throughout this show, and we hope she's taken all what she can and that she's learned a lot from just being part of this pageant, because this pageant is not just about winning. It's also about helping the girls understand and to expose them to a lot more that they have not been exposed. But basically, I just want to commend all of them and say a job well done to all of them. Be the best that you can be, and you all are beautiful, and you all are winners. Thank you.
So you're the aunt, the cousin, the mommy?
A family member.
A family. Thank you, mommy.
Bye.
You've been identified. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we were talking to you, and so I think you sort of like answered your question, right?
Yes, more or less.
Are you satisfied with your answer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. And Miss Kimberly, I don't know, you have to talk about your platform and manage the text at the same time. So you're going to be a social worker, and you chose your platform is youth empowerment.
Yes.
Youth empowerment, that's one of my favorite things, youth empowerment. And I get criticized for talking about youth empowerment from a political perspective. How are you going to empower youth from a political perspective? That's a hard question, but I feel like asking it. Thanks for calling Spotlight. You got time to think about it. Go right ahead, please. You're on Spotlight. Don't let the time run out.
Yes, good night. I'm really enjoying your show tonight, and I'd like to give a special shout out to Donisha Finley, and all the rest of the contestants, but especially Donisha Finley, coming from right side of the family.
All right, thank you, my brother.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, empowering the youths, like there's a political season, right? So, youths are being courted by political parties, and the youths go into the party and they support the party, but I don't feel like the youths themselves really understand their power. How are you going to, when you talk about empowering the youths, what comes to your mind?
Well, like you said, from a political view,
yes.
I would like the politicians to get more involved in the youth, to get out there and help them, just listen to them, see what they think. We have views as well, and for them to listen to us and see what we want sometimes, I think this is what
they're really going to do. Do you know that if all the youth that register to vote, right, would get together as a group, form like a youth organization as a group, and you had, say, 1,000 youths all registered to vote, you could get the politicians to do just about anything you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Yeah, check that out. So, that's the real power. Participation in politics is real power.
We're not of age to vote.
Well, you're not of age, but you could, you start preparing from now. I want you to start thinking about it from now.
Okay.
That's, that's where the power comes from. And then you grow up into looking after your country and looking after the youth and
being a good citizen.
Being a good citizen. Yes, you can't wait, huh? Go right ahead. You're on Spotlight. Good night.
I would like to say good luck to all the contestants, especially contestant number 2, Donisha. You got my support 100%. Love you, Mama.
Thank you, and I love you too.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling. And who else? Miss Angelica. Your platform is teenage pregnancy.
The adverse effects of teenage pregnancy.
The adverse effects. I need to do the whole sentence.
Yes.
Yeah. What you gonna talk about the adverse effects of teenage pregnancy?
I will speak about the negative effects that teenage pregnancy has on both parents, male and female.
The boy and the girl.
Yes. Which are
things like lack of education, financial struggle, low self-esteem, and lack of social time.
But the boy usually experiences this?
Not all, but if you look at it both ways, at a financial point of view, he has to support the child, hopefully. So therefore, he might struggle in that financial area.
Yeah. And when I was talking to Kimberly about the order of things, one of the things that when I was growing up, you learn that order, that you go to school, you get your education, because it's more difficult to be successful if you have a little baby pulling on your genes when you want to go to school or when you want to do something else, unless you have a mama
that is very supportive.
That's very supportive. So it makes everything more difficult in your life when you have a child before the time you're supposed to have a child, which is during marriage. Okay, cool. Thank you for calling the Spotlight. Go right ahead, please.
Hi, a pleasant good evening. I'm just calling to pick up contestant number 5, Angelica, wishing all the best on Saturday, coming from Zara and Sassy.
Hi, Sassy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So I covered everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay, everybody. Okay, cool. Well, we are on the tyranny of the clock. You know what the tyranny of the clock is?
Yes.
Okay, when it's time to go. But we had a lot of fun. You had fun? Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't like I wasn't like stuffy and stuff. Yeah? And old, right? So yes, I enjoy having you, and I wish you all the best. And I was supposed to but I did, right? Like having a senior moment. I was supposed to say that. Come out to the Miss P auditorium at HLSCC. I hope Miss P don't mind me calling her auditorium Miss P auditorium. She'll beat me and I get some blows. Miss P auditorium this Saturday, October 1st at 8 p.m. to Miss Teen BVI Scholarship Pageant. And it starts at 8 o'clock. And these beautiful young ladies gonna tell you again to come. Starting with contestant number 1.
Hi.
Look right into the camera. And just give them that big smile and just let it rip.
Hi, good night. This is contestant number 1 again, letting you know to come out on October 1st at 8 p.m. at the Eileen L. Parsons Auditorium. You won't want to miss this show.
Okay, number 2.
Once again, everyone, I'm Danisha Madu Finley, contestant number 2. I guarantee you that it will be a display of elegance, grace, beauty, and talent. It's a night you won't want to miss. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Contestant number 3, Shona Rogers, telling you that it will be a night of elegance, beauty, intelligence, and class. See you there.
Number 3, number 4.
Yes.
Good night. I would like to say to come on out on October 1st at the Eileen L. Parsons Auditorium. This will be a very spectacular night filled with
lots
intensity, talent, and beauty. You won't want to miss this.
Yes.
See you there.
And I thank you for doing the text for me.
Good night. Once again, I am your contestant number 5, Ashela Kafoy. Just inviting you to come out and support my fellow contestants and I as we set the stage on fire and bring the heat with our BVI talent and poise. Thank you.
Whoa.
I just like to say.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay, you just
I like to say that people saying I'm not reading the texts, but it's a lot. 40 hasn't been read.
Wow. 40 hasn't been.
Yes. Wow. It's a lot.
Well, that's great. That shows you the support that the people are giving you, and everybody loves you all, and they want you to do well. So we're gonna have a great show. Like we never get to all the texts, but I want to thank you for your help. I appreciate it. You did a better job than I would have been able to do, because at least you got to a lot more than I did. So that's cool. So I'm sorry about those that, and we can't tell everybody that we got all that many texts and we didn't read them, because. Yes, thank you very much for texting and calling. I'm sorry I couldn't get to all the texts. You know how it is, but I'm sure the girls know that you wish them well. All right, so time to go. Let me see, where am I? Don't forget you could watch Spotlight on jtvlive.net. Any part of the program that you missed, you could catch it later. Monday, October the 3rd, we're going to have a special edition of Spotlight that we're going to be focusing on 3 prominent businessmen of our community discussing issues from a business perspective. As you know, the businesses in the community provide the jobs, the goods and services that we need to have a good quality of life. So we want to hear what their vision is for the future of the BVI. So we're going to have 3 businessmen on. Mr. Colin O'Neill is going to be here, Mr. Michael Anthony, and Mr. Reggie Penn. And then we're going to have some other business people in the community give their views on what how they want to see the BVI run and how what their visions are for the future of the BVI. Tuesday night, the spotlight will be on the lovely young ladies. Going to have some more fun next Tuesday, vying for the prestigious title of Miss Fifth Farm. You know, Miss Fifth Farm it rivals Miss BVI now. It's getting to be so big. So next Tuesday, we're going to talk to Miss Fifth Farm about their pageant. So you make sure you're here. Make sure you switch on the spotlight because it's going to be shining on some very important people, talking about some very important issue as we march towards November the 7th, which is Election Day, November the 7th. So don't be left in the dark. Tune in to JTV Channel 55 Tuesdays at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 4:30 so that you could see the replay of Spotlight. And check for our special editions of Spotlight on the Meet the Candidates Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Pay close attention to the words and actions of the politicians because, you know, the English language is very tricky. So you got to watch these people, what they say. Because then you ask them, if you say that they said this thing, they'll tell you, no, I didn't say it. So don't assume that you know what they're talking about. Always ask them to clarify. So check out make sure you understand what you're doing. Thanks for your words of encouragement, your suggestions and your criticisms. Continue to email me at jtvspotlight@yahoo.com. I'm Edjuenka, reminding you that when the spotlight is on, you see the facts. Peace and blessings.
This program is sponsored by the law firm of J.S. Archibald & Co. and by the trust company J.S. Archibald Trust Services Limited, both of Roadtown, Tortola, BVI.